Dur, 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 dur. Dur, 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 dur. Steam Marines! Alright, before I basically jump into this game, I'll note that this is technically not the week sort of after the last recording for, you know, the current run of Steam Marines, where I'm basically normally going through the engineering deck and to the medical deck. But anyhow, basically, I'll note that I'm actually getting to the point where I'm sort of feeling like this game is sort of like becoming like really samey. And that's not usually a good thing. Because when I get samey, I start to get really bored. I figure we'll jump into hard here, and more or less the idea that I'm going to be going with, I'm basically going to try to, how can I put this? Just sort of demonstrate like the hard and easy difficulty, and then if the, you know, I feel like, you know, the game really is samey, then that'll probably be it for this Let's Play. Let's see here. I'm gonna give this guy close combat again because that seemed to work very well for him. Give this guy sweeper, sure. I think we're actually going to leave this guy in fire hazard, because that might be cool to have one of my guys be able to use a flamethrower at 1 AP. Basically, from the last time I was basically playing, the, you know, the Hulk suit was like basically good for like keep my engineer alive. That's about it. Not a whole lot else outside of that. And why not? We'll keep the guy here. And what else should I give him? Why not? We'll give him close combat too. Now we'll skip the starting screen there, jump into this. I felt the impact in my sleep. Where's the med officer? Get up and look alive. Where's the door? Alright, well, let's get this going and on the road. How do I play again? Isn't that like the best thing to hear? How do you play again? And it's worth knowing, there actually is no door. They actually started me in a room with no door. That did nothing for me. Get some ammo there. And we'll put this guy in the guard mode right there. So it looks like on this mode my leader's got only 4 action points. That's kind of a drag. Get that ammo there. Alright, interesting. Alright, so the brutes have 18 health apparently. So that's a little bit different than before. So I guess we'll like go into a few reasons why I think this game's a little bit samey. Basically, playing at this point, the game really feels like, you know, it's sort of repetitious, and you know, that's not really what I look for in a roguelike when I'm basically playing them for fun. Essentially, I don't want to basically, you know, play a roguelike that I feel like, you know, I'm not really getting entertained by it. And that's what I sort of feel is happening. And it's worth knowing this guy apparently only has 3 movement points. Yeah, I'm just knocking out walls everywhere because I feel like it. There's also a couple other gripes I actually have in this game too. I'll note that, you know, basically I'm going to make a video about this that you'll probably either see around this time this video comes out or maybe a couple of weeks after or whatever. Basically, this is a type of game that I see this as a time waster type of game. And not really like, you know, one that, how can I put this, is like one that I really enjoy. But I mean, like, it's not to say that it's like a bad game by any stretch. Put you there, why not?
Need a lift? Do you need a lift?
And moment, I'm just going to close the door. I guess this is sort of like carry on a little bit with my, you know, why I don't like this game and all that. Basically, one of the things I really don't like about this game is that it feels it's a little bit randomized, a little too randomized with, like, you know, the Marines basically having randomized action points and health and stats and all that. I gotta watch the Grenadier apparently. Alright, let's actually look over these guys a little bit. So, this guy's got a range of 3. This guy's got a range of 2. This guy's got a range of 4. I have no idea how the leader has a range of 4, but whatever, he does. And this guy's a range of 5. Okay, interesting. Let's do that to that guy a little bit. I'm actually going to cycle this guy to get the laser now. Put your guard right there. Looks like I got one guy over there too. So apparently they have 21 HP, these brutes. So that's a little bit different. Wow. You know, I guess we'll like talk a little bit why I don't really like this game for, you know, the remainder of this basically this Let's Play series. A couple of things that, you know, really caught my eye for this game was the fact that basically it feels like, you know, sort of like an XCOM or Space Hulk type of game that I previously played, where, like, you know, these guys have action points and they have like various abilities. But what really kills me is just the fact that these guys are a little bit too randomized for my liking, I guess. I can understand, like, you know, the lure maybe of doing that for like a hardcore roguelike player, but, you know, it's not something I feel like is appropriate for this game. Knock that out. Basically, this is the type of game that I think, I'll basically state this, but it's actually a game that I think would be more appropriate to, like, you know, playing on your phone or stuff like that to kill time with, than to, say, play, like, you know, for hours on end on your computer. Get rid of that guy. Gotta watch their ammo again, of course, so that's something to note, but... Let's make my way around. You know, what if the brutes have randomized health in this? That'd be interesting. That actually would be really interesting. It's like, you know, both the enemies and your guys have randomized health and action points and stuff. Wow, that's weak. That's really weak. And he's a little bit too far away. These guys might actually have randomized health and stuff. So yeah, this is a type of game that I think might be more appropriate to like being like on an iPhone or something like that. It doesn't really come across to me as being a game that I personally want to play on a computer. Wow. That's really, really weak. Get rid of him. Put you there. Oh shoot, I have to use you. And I got no bang left. No bang. Poor time not to have any bang. So my Grenadier is going to take a hit here. At least he only did one damage there, I guess. Or if the Grenadier has good armor or something. Oh yeah, it's decent armor. Whoops, there's another one right there. Make you guy right there. So, I'll note that this is a type of game that I think it could be really good on an iPhone. And basically, the reason I'm sort of like pining on that is the fact that, you know, it feels like something like, you know, is really like, you know, a time waster. And that's something I could see really being really good on, like, say, an iPhone, where you may, like, have a moment and, like, you know, you want basically play, like, you know, something just, like, really quickly, and then, like, you know, you'll be done with it. And this is a game that I could see, like, you drop in, play, like, you know, a little bit, you know, not really care, have to, like, really go in depth with the game too much. But you can think a little bit about it. Let's hit them both. Make them reload. Let's have you sit right here and do some guarding. Have you guard right there. Not sure what happened there with the sniper, but whatever. Get rid of them both. This guy has some damn good damage on him. The other guy's not so much, but this guy's good damage. Get rid of him. So yeah, this is a game that I think could be really good on an iPhone, or like, you know, any phone, so to speak. And you know, I might want to actually, like, say, purchase this game if I had a phone. But this is not, like, really a phone I'm playing it on, and that's basically the sort of thing that's sort of, like, driving me to say this isn't really my type of game, so to speak. Or one that I really want to play on a computer. And yeah, these guys have randomized health and heart, apparently. That's kind of cool. Found a PDA. Oh shoot, you need to reload. So you'll have to do that. Could try going for splash damage here. Do a little bit of that. But yeah, you know, this is like a time waster game, and that's really what I sort of what I want to get at with this, you know, this video here, so to speak, I guess, and sort of demonstrate that as, you know, hard difficulty. I actually am sort of like enjoying this on hard difficulty. Basically, what it's sort of offering here. It does present some interesting stuff. Whoops, I missed. That's no good. Let's do that to you. Get rid of all those guys with my sniper. He's gonna run out of ammo pretty quickly, but oh well. Get that done. Do I dare go after him? The thing about this guy is he's got such weak range. So yeah, I'll probably be looking into a new roguelike, I think. Maybe after I do, like, you know, running easy after doing the hard run here. They're all over there. Popping me his mags. This is of course dangerous, but these guys here are still just brutes. They're still stupid, and they are only moving at free, which is kind of nice. So yeah, I guess we'll talk a little bit about, you know, what type of roguelikes I guess I like on the computer. And I'll note that it's not so much that I'm against, like, having, say, like, time waster type of games to actually play, because, you know, this could be a fun game to sort of waste time with on a computer. But when I'm basically playing on the PC, the thing is that I basically want to play a game that I can sort of, like, you know, delve into for like a few hours, I guess we'll say. You know, like those type of games, and you know, that's where, like, you get like Tales of Magiel or Rogue. Those are games I feel like I can play for, you know, hours on end. This is not really a game I feel like is going to be really compelling to play for hours on end, so to speak, and that's what I'm really getting at. This guy must have lots of armor, I guess. Move you away. Let's have you put in guard mode right there. You two, why not? Okay, I'm being called. Alright, so I'm back, and after that last phone call, that actually got me thinking a little bit about this game, or something else to mention that's good about it. There's something to note about like games that, you know, basically like this. I essentially can sort of like say it's kind of a good thing that, like, you know, it's like got like this sort of nature of this game where I can sort of like just drop and pick it up, like say to take a phone call or like do something else on like a drop of a hat. That is something good to say about this game. I mean, if like, you know, you're doing that like on like say a PC where say you're like you have something else that you're doing at like some like, homework or stuff like that, watching TV, you just want to drop in, drop out, drop in, drop out. This is a type of game that's actually sort of good for it, I guess to say, because of the simple fact that it's sort of easy to pick up and drop down and pick up and drop down. You know, it's like it's going to be the same elements, like I guess we'll say. Basically, if I want to, and this is something I should do right now, I could basically set the game settings so that the AI delay is 1, and then like the guys will be really, really fast. The enemy. I mean, it doesn't really matter what the positions of these guys are, right? I'm basically going to benefit from, I guess, knowing, where the enemy sort of like is, like, you know, at every single given time, and I still see what the enemy reacts to it, because I can sort of predict how they're going to react. Okay, let's have you turn. Wow, you missed 3 times at once there. Yeah, say 1% accuracy, so yeah, that happened. Alright, this guy. You are just going to move 1, 2... down to here and just hit once. Let's finish him off. You'll take a shot up there in a moment. Have you sit right there. But that's the thing, right? I can like sort of play this game where I can basically sort of jump in, jump out, jump in and jump out. And that can be sort of good if you're doing other stuff on the computer. But that's not really basically how I play my games, like roguelike games specifically, on my computer. I sort of look into games that I can sort of like, you know, play for long, extended periods of time. And that's not really something, you know, I feel like I can really get from this game. Let's hit you once. Get rid of him. I've almost run out of ammo with this guy, so... now we'll make a guy right there. Hit that guy a couple times. Oh shoot, that guy's right there. So yeah, basically this is a game that I don't think I really enjoy, but, you know, it's not to say it was like a badly designed game or that it couldn't serve the purpose. It's just not my forte, and basically with this game, I'm just going to try and showcase, you know, the easy mode and the hard mode, and I'll say that's it for, because it seems like it's going to be a lot of repetition, sort of like what's being presented here. It seems like, you know, I'll note this basically as well. The enemies basically sort of like, you know, seem kind of repetitious in a really bad way. I mean, that could be said for a lot of roguelikes, but it seems like it feels way too repetitious. And that's partly because like the fact that you have like 5 levels of like the same thing, and then like you go to another 5 levels and then it gets a little bit different, but it feels like it could have been better done in this game if it was less is more. If it was like, you know, sort of going to be for like, you know, someone who wants to play like long-ended, like, you know, time frames of this game, I guess. Have you reload. Have you reload? I actually don't want to waste this guy's shots too much, so we're actually going to move this guy away. Get rid of him. Finally, the support got to support a little bit there. And let's see here. Might hurt that guy a little bit. Knock him away a little bit. There we go. So yeah, you know, basically the enemies feel really repetitious too. I mean, they basically like, the enemies don't really have a whole lot of differences about them, which, you know, is sort of ideal for a roguelike. But it feels like, you know, you get like way too many like brutes, way too many like of this, way too many of that. That isn't to say that, you know, it's bad game design. This could be like, you know, good if like you want to have like a time wasting type of application. But, you know, again, that's not something I could really go for. And let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're just going to try and melee this guy down somewhat. And then we'll finish him off with you. Uh-oh. That's never a good thing to hear. It means that one of these guys are around. And sadly, I don't think the leader is close enough to kill that guy instantly. So you're going to have to back up. Reload. Guard. Guard. Alright, excellent. So yeah, repetition is like a big thing about this game. I suppose that's another thing to note about this game, and you know, it's sort of like something that, you know, is basically, you know, systematic of like roguelikes, but basically, you basically play this like same level, the first level here, like, you know, over each time, and it feels like, oh, really, like, why do I have to keep playing this? It's not really fun playing this first, you know, 5 levels over and over again. And that's never, like, you know, a good thing to really feel in the game. Bye-bye. Yeah, seriously, this is bye-bye. Stat booster, very nice. Who would I want to boost the stats of? I might actually want to boost this guy's stats, because if I give him more power, he can have lots of guard mode for his shotgun. Is that his, you know... Is that his, power, is it? Yeah, power. I got that stupid glitch with the, grenade launcher. There's the elevator. Point everywhere? Nah. What a failure of a man. Or maybe it's a woman, who knows. And let's see here. Let's do this to get a little bit of ammo, because that's always important. And why not? We'll do this too. No idea what that did. Oh, it's a PDA, so... I'm gonna move the leader, I think, toward the elevator. Don't want to move this guy too far ahead. Grenadier can't heal himself, right? So, being careful of him somewhat. There's definitely another enemy somewhere. Whoops. Poor time to hit that wall. See here, I'll move you over here. You can shoot that guy when he pops around. Another hit on the Grenadier, sadly, so he takes a little bit more damage. And shoot, shoot. Would be nice if I healed up that, Grenadier with repair, but shoot. There's a mistake on my part. This might be a bit of a, a quick let's play just due to stupidity and frustration, which is always fun. So I lost the leader. And these guys. I don't have enough to, okay, there. I have enough to basically kill this with melee. I forgot. I had that ability too. Armor kit. Alright, so basically got everything else in here. So yeah, lost my leader. Whoops. So yeah, I guess we'll talk a little about a roguelike I have my eye on for doing next. There's a roguelike that's basically on Steam right now, or not on Steam specifically just yet. It'll be on Steam. And this game is basically one that is sort of like FTL. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy the game specifically just for like my next Let's Play. I might buy something else first. But this game basically, how it's oriented, it basically says it's like, it's like a mix of like FTL and Mad Max. So it looks kind of like, interesting in that sort of concept. Move you up there. Gonna shoot that once and we'll melee it to death. Excellent. Bye-bye. care what it was, we're just gonna leave it alone. Shoot, there's more guys in here. Shoot them both. You're gonna hit them once, I guess. Because, you know, they're gonna pop around and say hi. There we go. Let's got rid of them. And yeah, I could end this right now, but we're just going to collect, collect. Collect and collect. So here's the first level. We'll see how long I basically progressed on hard here. And first we'll collect our marine. Or we won't collect a marine, apparently. Okay. I wonder if that's because it's on hard. Whatever. Basically, there's like, I guess, the first episode of the hard run. Hope you've enjoyed.